We have a few items to discuss. Hope everybody's doing well. And at this time, I'll turn it over to our Commission Chair Connolly to finish the meeting.
Okay, welcome everybody. To start it off, I'd like to get a motion to approve the minutes. That's us from October.
Yeah, because we didn't have the meeting.
Okay. Meeting from October 2022. Someone make a motion to approve. This is fine. Okay, can I get a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Okay, by saying aye. Aye. Raise your hand on the screen there. Or put a thumbs up, something.
Yeah, I think that.
Okay, we only have one plan to look at today. This is an OMB and DOMI project, construction project. So we have, who do we have on from the city? Zach?
Correct. Project manager for DOMI.
Okay.
I think they have their
participation. Yeah. I can't see with my glasses on.
The participation is MBE is 9.1%.
Okay.
The WBE is 13.1%. The total was 22.2%, and everything is Pittsburgh pretty much. Okay. Everything's in the region Pittsburgh, and everybody has their certification, and I have the letters of commitment. Okay.
Okay. Is there a reason why they couldn't get to the goals for MBE?
Zach, did you hear the question?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Is there any reason why you didn't hit your goal for MBE? Did you have enough responses or bids from MBE that didn't qualify, or?
We had three prime contractors submitted on this, and the low bid was Fasciano, and a number of the tasks are kind of specialty repair details. This is across 12 different bridges in Pittsburgh, kind of replicating repairs on 12 bridges. So a bulk of the work is directly through Fasciano's their expertise, and they've brought in MBEs and WBEs as they could.
Okay. Is there anybody on here from Fasciano?
Yes, Russell is. He prepared the estimate for us.
Hi, Russell.
Excuse me. Can anybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you not hear me?
I'm not getting any. For some reason, I'm not getting audio right now.
Try turning up. He needs to turn up his speaker, probably.
Yeah. Is there a dial-in number that Russell could call?
It would have been on the. It would have been on the
invite.
Invite.
Okay, I can.
Can you email him?
Yeah.
Zach can check his speaker on his laptop first, or his PC. Make sure that's up. It wasn't like, oh yeah, with the slider thing. The little slider. Yeah.
Okay, I just sent Russ the dial-in information. Apologize for the technical difficulties on our end.
I guess he got it.
Looks like he's on it.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Russell?
Might be stuck at the various menu prompts.
Yeah. Well, he's doing that. I mean, what a shame. This room, like, we waited how many years to have this room like this, and now we're not in here. We had like one of those star phones that would.
We're ready. Lunch is
Excuse me.
Okay.
This is Russ Hathaway. I was logged in online, but I was not able to get any. Was not getting any audio, so I've switched to call in. Hello.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We can hear
Yeah,
you.
I logged in via phone so that I could hear you. I could not hear you
Okay.
For some reason, my audio is not working on my computer.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, now you can hear
We
us.
can hear.
Commissioner Conley?
So Russell, to get you caught up, we just introduced that the project is to do repairs on 12 bridges, and the MBE is 9.1 and the WB is 13.1. And the question was asked about, could there have been a room to increase those percentages? Apologize if I'm paraphrasing there.
On the MBE side.
We could not. We requested quotes from different people. We did not receive many quotes at all. That's why we increased our WBE when we had the opportunity.
Well, we appreciate that you increased the WBE, but how did you advertise this?
We sent out email requests to various vendors that we thought vendors and services that we thought could provide quotes for the job, and most of them either did not respond or declined to quote this job.
Is there any opportunity at the end of the job to possibly be able to bring in more participation on an MBE side? Cleanup, hauling, anything of that nature?
Well, basically, based on the nature of this job, when we go to a bridge and either shut a lane down or shut the bridge down, and we remove the joints, we're gonna remove and install. We have to remove and install as we go, and most of the bridges we have to open up back up to traffic at the end of the day. There's only 3, I believe, that we're allowed to detour. We gave away all the flagging, which we would normally do ourselves, the only way I could see we possibly could increase MBE at this point was if we could find somebody to quote the seals and then not give the MBE to the WBE. That's going to quote the seals.
One thing, and Russell, I don't have the numbers in front of me for this, but because we're looking at replacing the materials on these 12 bridges, and there are relatively few options for fabricators on those. I don't know what proportion of the contract is going directly to the supplier for the expansion joint material, but that kind of is there's only a few players in the country, and so that has an impact on what kind of goals we can hit on these projects.
Okay. Commissioner Zippy.
Yeah, our supplier for the seals is actually, she's actually going to end up buying, like you said, there's only 2 or 3 manufacturers for these seals, and so she's going to be the one that's instead of us buying directly, she's going to be buying and then supplying us the seals. They're really, with the nature of this job, with us doing the actual removal and replacement of the seals, the flaggers, the MPT, and then the purchase of materials. Basically, that's all there was left on this job. And we pretty much gave, there's a little bit more material that possibly miscellaneous materials, but that don't add up to much that we may end up buying, but we probably would be buying it with some from actually the vendor that's supplying the seals if we would go that route. And unfortunately, that was sort of the nature of this job.
Okay. Commissioners, does anybody else have any questions for Russell?
I just had a question. Are either of the WBEs, MBEs, yes, MBEs as well?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that question.
Are either of the WBEs, MBEs as well?
Do they have the dual certification?
No, they do not. They do not have, no, they do not.
Okay. Well, I'm good with this explanation. I don't know if it's up to you guys. Did you have any more questions? You're okay. Okay, can somebody give me a motion? Commissioners? Make a motion to approve?
Monica, yes.
Monica makes a motion to approve. Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay, Sarah seconds. All in favor indicate by saying aye. All right, thanks. All right, you guys are good. It's approved.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for getting on.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Sorry for the problems with the audio.
Okay, we'll
We moving on to IT.
yeah, we'll pause and do our updates on the ITQs.
So there's just one update here. This one is the Robert Memorial Park. This is a DPW project. The client here is Apollonia, and they have 3 subs, 1 WBE, 1 MBE, and a veteran owned. Just move this here so you can see it better. So the project cost here is 98,584, and that is the amount allocated among the 3 sub-consultants. 27,991 goes to the WBE, 20,000 to the MBE, and 3,750 to the veteran. Then there is one update on the change order here. This was a 2021 ITQ, and the project cost here has gone up. It is increased by 325,000, so it's gone up to 526,579. There has been an increase. They've expanded the scope in the last year. This is the West End Trolley Trail Design Services, and the corresponding amount for the sub-consultants here has gone up to it's gone up by 14,000 for John J. Clark. For Red Swing, it's gone up by 88,000, a little over 88,000, and for French engineering, it's gone up by 22,843. And this is a DOMI project. Okay. That's it.
Okay, hi, Commissioner Hall. Welcome to the meeting. That's it, guys. My comments are very short and sweet. This was our shortest meeting ever.
There's food that we can smell.
I have heard from our agency. January and February we're going to be looking. I'm in notice. Okay. So housing authority's coming, FTA's coming back.
Yay.
Yeah. Parking authority has some folks. So we're going to be loaded the first quarter of next year.
What about PWS?
No, I didn't. We're working with them. We are working to get them back, but no, they haven't said they put them back. Where the other sister agencies say they are. Okay. You guys know we're going into spirit study. You guys know that. All the agencies are involved with that, including
What study?
A disparity study.
Oh.
Okay. So we want to get the RFP out maybe in the first quarter then next year.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. Okay, so that was my comments. Mr. Chair, you.
Welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody's faces.
Right. So
this is our commission for going into 2023. No.
Introduce Justin Livingston as our new commissioner, right? And we have another new commissioner. Ivan wasn't able to make it today. So we're back at the full house.
Okay.
Okay, we're back at 11 and we're real diverse. Yeah. So that's it for me.
Yeah. We were very estrogen heavy. Yeah, I'm glad we're full. That's great. How do you guys feel about staying on Zoom or coming back to this room? It's up to you. It doesn't make a difference to me.
I think to have the option works. Having the option works.
The one thing that I've found, because I'm on more boards than I care to even talk about, but the one thing that I've found on Zoom when it comes to these types of meetings is there's less chit chat. They start on time. There's not as much crosstalk, so I find them to be very efficient. I think, but if you were going to be downtown, if it's convenient for you to make it here, then would we be able to have this room?
I have the room reserved for the first 6 months of next year.
Okay.
And then after the first quarter, I reserved it for the final 6 months.
Yeah. The thing about it is, would we get the participation from the subs and from the primes? Would they come here? Like back in the day, this room was filled. There were people sitting around and they had to sit at a table like and present to us. They're coming to bid openings, so. Well, they need to be here. They need to be here. Yeah.
That would probably be something that the commissioners would, if you would want somebody to come, I would suggest they come.
Unless they're not local.
Unless they're not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to make somebody come from, North Carolina or something. Right. Yeah. Yeah. They can call in. Right. Well, they can call it, like I'm telling you, back in the day, they would have to call in on the phone with
right.
this little stars.
Yes. I remember that.
So bad. All right. Well, then we can keep both options. Whoever, if it's convenient for you to come in, but we should know ahead of time who's actually going to be able to try to make it, like within a day or so, of who's going to actually be the building.
Erin, another idea is like twice a year, once in December and once in July.
Yeah.
We make an effort to everybody come in.
Yeah, no, I love it.
And I'm also trying to get the Shinley Park facility for us to do some meetings because of parking.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm shooting for. We can get this set up over there. And
that's possible?
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I know parking is an issue for all of us. So
yeah,
I'm working on that.
Well, if you did that, then I think we'd have more people show up. Because parking is, it's easier to park downtown now because there's it's easier to find a spot and get into a garage drive. Yeah. But then you're dealing with the elements.
Right. So my goal is to get that facility.
That's nice.
And if we can get the technology stuff, we're going to be okay. And there's one other thing I want to tell you guys. Somewhere in February, I guess, or early March, we're going to have a kind of a fair where I invite all the chambers and that chambers and stuff. And I would like some of you guys to come.
Okay.
All right, so they can meet you and them, they're going to be.
Will we have like a table?
Yes, I'm gonna have a table for you.
Okay.
Okay, so they can do a meeting. And I'm also going to invite the project managers to that meeting, so you can know them also.
Where's that being held?
Chilling. That was definitely going to be. Okay, because I won't need the video stuff. That one's definitely gonna get changed. Because parking is free. And we're doing really enough that we want to do it. Okay. That's it, Commissioner, you wanna adjourn the meeting or?
Yes. Motion to adjourn.
Okay, second, second,
Second.
meeting adjourned.